Win like a monster with the new iSport sweat-proof athletes headphones. Available in-ear, on-ear, wired, and Bluetooth. Find your style at PLUGHITZLive.com/monster.
Hi guys, Daniele here with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. I'm at Vinci with Ming. Can you tell me a little bit about the product for the people who have not seen our previous interview? Can you tell me a little bit about Vinci?
Sure. So we are a startup that was headquartered in Beijing, but offices in New York City, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. So basically, this is our second product, but like this one is the one for which we introduced on Kickstarter previously. Like if you remember on Kickstarter, our highlight is it's the Vinci. It's the first smart headphone that truly understands you, right? But first of all, I want to say that it's actually an all-in-one device. All-in-one device means, well, you can think about that as an MP3. It's a music device, but it's like a headphone shape. It has local storage room, 32 gigabytes, which means you can upload your own music selections inside. And if you connect to Wi-Fi and 3G, it's very easily that you can just automatically connect to Spotify, SoundCloud, and Amazon there. As long as you have one of them, you will be able to reach to like millions of songs from the cloud. So that's, a lot of people feel that it's very attractive. And yeah, we do support like Wi-Fi and 3G, Bluetooth, etc., different ways. And in terms of how it understands you, this is that every time I talk about this, I'm very excited about that. Basically, we have a lot of sensors inside. We have the GPS, we have the little heart rate sensor. So basically what we do is we collect all the information. So for example, if I'm jogging, right, it knows where I am, it knows my speed, it knows my heart rate. So we combine all the data together, and also plus my past reference, my track record, etc., then to recommend songs for me. From me, this person in this situation. So which basically means that you're gonna have the music tailored for yourself, right? And with time goes by, it will know you better and better because we embedded deep learning, natural language processing, all this like advanced technologies inside. Yeah.
So it can be used as activewear? For working out and activewear like that?
Yeah, totally. I feel like, well, that depends on different people's reference, right? Some people think that it might be a little bit heavy, but a lot of people think, okay, it's fine, because it's like 270 grams, and that's a regular, like, big headset, weight. And we do see a lot of our previous consumers, they wear this for jogging, for working out.
Is it sweat-proof?
What?
Is it sweat-proof?
Yeah, it's sweat-proof, but it's not like this rain, like waterproof. Yeah.
So is it durable? Is it durable for active? If I'm out and about, it's durable?
Totally. The battery lasts for about 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, with full display and full music play. But if you turn off the music, turn off the screen, or use the Bluetooth, it's gonna even last longer. Yeah.
And you can connect to your phone via Bluetooth?
Yes.
And so are there built-in applications inside of the headset?
Yes. It's Vinci UI. So everything there is a Vinci UI. Unfortunately, we don't support third-party apps at this moment. But as you can see, if you go there to the music services, you can see all these music selections here. Yeah.
And can you speak to like an AI?
I wouldn't say speak to AI, but more like you can speak you can use the voice control, right? And it's really interesting that not only about music. For example, the simplest way is like, okay, play Lady Gaga for me, right? But more interestingly, I can say, oh, I'm not happy today. How about playing some high music for me? Then it will recommend to you, and believe me, maybe the next time you ask exactly the same question, it will recommend different songs for you. Yeah. But on top of that, we also support Alexa as well. So if you ask, okay, we're in Vegas, what's the temperature today in Vegas?
Just ask.
Yeah, just ask.
That's really cool. And then getting back to you, what is your role on the team for Vinci?
So I would say I'm basically taking care of the markets outside of China and outside the US. And I will have to share with you a little bit data about Kickstarter. And we raised about 1 million.
And when was your Kickstarter? When was your Kickstarter?
That's starting from November all the way, ends in December the 23rd. Yeah, and about like a little bit over 1 month, and we raised about $1 million US. And we have 6,880 backers from all around the world. Yeah, that's really exciting. And then we have about like 40% of the backers coming from North America and about 30 coming from Europe. And the rest, 15 coming from Australia and 15 coming from Asia.
Wow.
Yeah, so as you can see that's spread out, right, everywhere, yeah.
Okay. And you're on Indiegogo now?
Yeah, we just launched on Indiegogo a couple of days ago, and it will last all the way until the end of February. Yeah, so if any one of you like interested in backing it, you still got a chance because it's still much cheaper than the retail price.
And when are backers expected to get the product?
All Kickstarter backers will expect to get a product in April. So starting from April, we're going to ship to Kickstarter backers, then Indiegogo backers, then like dealers, you know, all the way. First order, first come.
And where can viewers find more about Vinci?
What?
Where can viewers find out more about Vinci?
Yeah, so you can go to vinci.im/en, or you can go on Indiegogo and search Vinci. Yeah.
And what are the price points for your products?
Very affordable, actually very value for money. And the regular version sells for $199 US, and the Pro version is $299. Yeah, and on Indiegogo, you can get it 30% to 40% down. Yeah.
Okay. And I noticed there are different colors. How many colors do you have?
We have black, white, silver, and red for the regular, and then we have black and white for the Pro. We might have another one or two special color for the backers, but we haven't decided yet. But yeah, the colors are there. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Oh, yeah. I just forgot about one thing about the difference between the Pro versus the regular, and some very, very important functionalities, including Pro has active noise cancellation. Okay. Yeah. So remember, it sells for $299, right? But for any branded headphone with active noise cancellation, it's starting from like $450, $499 US easily, right? But we only sell for $299. So a lot of backers, they were like, oh gosh, this is really value for money, and I definitely gonna back the Pro. So we originally thought that, okay, the regular gonna sell more because it's so cheap, right? But in fact, a lot of people back for Pro.
And I know you mentioned something about battery life. Can you say how long it lasts again?
About 6 to 7 hours with the full display.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to charge?
3 hours.
3 hours. And what do you use to charge?
Regular is just a standard, yeah, USB. Yeah.
Okay.
For Pro, it's wireless charging.
It's wireless charging.
So basically, you got a dock and just put there.
That is fantastic. And is that the same battery life and all that?
Yeah, similar.
Thank you very much for speaking with me, Ming Ming.
Thank you very much, too.
For continuing 2017 coverage, stay tuned to PLUGHITZlive.com.